Deep in a lush forest, there lived a tiny ant named Pip. He was a small but determined creature, always bustling with energy and curiosity. He had shiny black eyes that sparkled with determination and 6 spindly legs that never stopped moving, always on the go. Pip was a very hardworking ant, known for his diligence and perseverance among his fellow ants. Every day he scurried around the forest floor, tirelessly searching for food to carry back to his anthill, ensuring his colony was well fed and thriving.
One day, Pip was on the hunt for something tasty, hoping to find a special treat that would make his day. The sun shone through the leaves, casting beautiful patterns on the ground, creating a magical atmosphere. Birds sang sweet songs in the trees above, filling the air with their melodious tunes. It was a perfect day for an ant to find a treat, with the forest brimming with life and possibilities.
Suddenly Pip stopped in his tracks, his antennae twitching with excitement. Right in front of him was the biggest crumb of bread he had ever seen. It was a sight to behold. It was twice as big as Pip was, a true giant in the world of ants.
Oh my, this is a treasure, Pip thought, his tiny heart racing with joy and anticipation.
Pip threw his arms around the giant crumb. He tried to lift it, but it was no use. The crumb was simply too big and too heavy. Pip huffed and he puffed, but the crumb wouldn't budge.
Just when Pip was about to give up, he heard a gentle rumble nearby.
"What's that?" Pip wondered, his antennae twitching. He looked up and saw the biggest creature he had ever seen in his life. It was Ellie the elephant, and she was coming his way. Ellie was known throughout the forest for her gentle nature. She had big floppy ears, wise eyes, and a trunk that could pick up the largest logs. Despite her size, Ellie was kind and gentle. Ellie saw Pip struggling with the crumb.
What's the matter, little one?
I found this enormous crumb, but it's too heavy for me to carry.
Ellie smiled kindly.
I see.
Gently, she used her trunk to lift the giant breadcrumb. It looked like a tiny speck on the end of her trunk.
Where shall I put this for you, little ant?
Pip, amazed by Ellie's kindness, pointed towards his anthill.
Over there, by that oak tree.
Ellie carefully placed the crumb near the anthill, making all the other ants gasp in surprise. Pip was so grateful.
Thank you, you saved the day.
From that day on, Pip and Ellie became the best of friends. They would often meet at the edge of the forest, sharing stories and laughing together. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and they discovered new things about each other and the world around them.
Ellie, did you know that we ants can carry objects 50 times our body weight? It's like you lifting a whole tree.
Wow, Pip, that's incredible. I love hearing about your anthill adventures. You ants are so strong and hardworking. Tell me more about your day-to-day life.
Pip learned that Ellie loved to eat juicy mangoes, and Ellie was amazed by Pip's tales of the busy anthill. One particularly sunny afternoon, Pip and Ellie were playing a game of hide-and-seek. Ellie was having a little trouble finding Pip, who was very good at disappearing behind blades of grass. The forest was alive with the sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling in the gentle breeze.
Pip, where are you? You're too good at this game. I can't find you anywhere.
Ellie took a few steps closer to the edge of the forest. Suddenly, Ellie felt the ground give way beneath her. She had stepped too close to a muddy ditch. With a loud splash, Ellie found herself stuck in the thick mud. She tried to climb out, but her legs sank deeper into the muck. The more she struggled, the more trapped she became.
Oh dear, I'm stuck. Pip, help me. I can't get out on my own.
Pip, hearing Ellie's cry, rushed to the edge of the ditch. He saw his friend struggling to free herself from the mud.
Don't worry, Ellie. I'll get help.
Without wasting a second, Pip raced back to the anthill. He gathered all his ant friends and explained the situation.
We have to help Ellie. She needs us.
The ants, inspired by Pip's determination and their love for Ellie, followed Pip back to the ditch. There they saw Ellie, exhausted and covered in mud.
Don't worry, Ellie. We're here to help.
The ants, though tiny, were strong and worked together, showcasing the incredible power of unity and collaboration. They crawled onto Ellie's legs, forming a living chain, each ant holding onto the other with unwavering determination. They dug into the mud with their tiny feet, creating a pathway for Ellie to step on. Their efforts synchronized perfectly. Slowly but surely, with the ants pulling and Ellie pushing, she managed to free herself from the ditch, their combined strength overcoming the challenge. Ellie climbed out of the mud, feeling grateful and humbled by the ants' selfless act of bravery and teamwork. She looked at all the tiny ants, covered in mud but beaming with pride, their tiny faces reflecting a sense of accomplishment.
Thank you. You saved me. Your courage and unity are truly inspiring.
From that day on, the story of how the tiny ants saved the giant elephant spread throughout the forest, becoming a legend of friendship and strength. It became a tale whispered amongst all the creatures, a reminder that even the smallest creature can show immense strength, and that the power of friendship knows no bounds, transcending size and species. Pip and Ellie continued to be the best of friends, their bond stronger than ever, proving that size doesn't matter when it comes to true friendship and mutual respect. And so they lived happily ever after in their lush forest home, surrounded by friends who cherished the strength of their bond and the beauty of their unity.